Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Peace and blessings. This is Goddess Imani, and welcome to Sacred Love Lessons, Season 6. I am the universe. Now what? When you vibrate on the frequency of what you desire, you attract the object of your desire to you. Imani Sankofa. Happy New Year! I miss you guys so much, and I am beyond grateful to be sitting here speaking into this microphone, reconnecting with this incredible community. You guys know I take a break in the winter, and this winter has been a season of deep reflection, transformation, and surrender. 3 things we will dive into today as we explore the life frequency spectrum and the power of love, surrender, and acceptance. But before we get into it, I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge you. Yes, you. Wherever you are in this moment, whether you're listening on a morning walk, curled up with tea, or driving with the windows down, I want you to take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale any tension you've been holding. And know you are exactly where you need to be. I love you and I want the best for you. Today's episode is special because not only are we realigning with our highest frequencies, but we are also very happy to participate in this 3rd edition of Podcastathon. For 1 week, more than 1,000 podcasts will highlight a charity of their choice. And today, I have the pleasure of welcoming In Well, which is doing powerful work about how the world thinks about, talks about, and plans for the end of life. More on that later, but first, let's dive into the life frequency spectrum. Everything in this universe vibrates at a frequency, including emotions, thoughts, and even our bodies. The life frequency spectrum is a range of vibrations we move through as we evolve. Some frequencies feel heavy, others feel light. Some contract our energy while others expand us into love and unity. Now let's break it down. At the lower end of the spectrum, we have frequencies of shame, guilt, and fear. These are dense energies that keep us feeling stuck, disconnected, and powerless. In the middle range, we have courage, willingness, and acceptance, to name a few. This is where we start shifting, where we open ourselves to new possibilities. And then at the higher end, we have love, surrender, joy, and enlightenment. These are the frequencies that lift us, connect us to the divine, to each other, and to the deepest truth of who we are. So today, we are focusing on 3 frequencies that hold incredible power. Love at 528 Hz, surrender at 600 Hz, and acceptance at 350 Hz. These frequencies can change everything. Now, there's more frequencies within the life frequency spectrum. I'm only covering a few. Love. Love is the highest healing frequency. It's not just an emotion, it's a frequency, a state of being, a force that literally shifts reality. When we operate from love, we become magnets for harmony, healing, and abundance. But real love, the love that heals, is unconditional. It's not about waiting for the perfect circumstances or the perfect people to show up. It's about choosing love even when it's hard, even when fear tries to pull us away. So I ask you, where in your life can you expand in love today? Is it loving yourself deeper? Or offering forgiveness? Or is it seeing the divine in a stranger? Surrender. Surrender is the flow of the universe. Let's talk about surrender. The ego wants to control everything. It wants certainty, it wants guarantees, but the truth is, life flows best when we surrender. Not giving up, but giving into the divine mind, our inner goddess guide self that is always guiding us. Surrender means trusting that even when things don't go as planned, they are unfolding for your highest good. It means releasing the resistance, the pushing, the overthinking, and letting life show you the way. A powerful practice for surrender is simply saying, I trust, I release, I allow. I trust, I release, I allow. Now, I know this is not easy. Trust me, I know. Okay. The Scorpio that I am, I know. And shout out to all my fixed energies out there, all my Scorpios, all my Taurians, my Aquarians, all my Leos, all the fixed energy. This is really a test for us because we like to be in control, right? Okay, so the third frequency is acceptance. And this is where you will discover radical peace. Acceptance is the bridge between inner conflict and peace. It doesn't mean we agree with everything or we settle for less. Acceptance simply means that we acknowledge what is instead of resisting it. When we stop fighting reality, we make space for transformation. For example, you know how you've had, let's say, it's raining outside. And instead of you saying, oh, I wish the sun was out, how about just, it's raining outside and I'm just going to enjoy this moment? How about tuning into the energy of water, to rain, to embrace the calm of the moment, to think about the earth being replenished and all those things that go with the soothing shower. Instead of saying, oh man, I wish it wasn't raining. I wish the sun was out. This may mess up my hair. To all the hair divas, this could affect my hair. Just fall into acceptance. And that's where you will find radical peace. So what in your life have you been resisting? What would happen if you simply accepted it as a part of your journey, whatever it is? Now I would like to introduce you to Inwell. Inwell is a charity rooted in love and surrender. Their mission is to create a world where we approach the end of life with as much intention, love, and humanity as we do at the beginning. I chose Inwell as my charity because as a soul doula and midwife myself, we are aligned in our sacred purpose and soul mission. Too often we fear death, but what if we embraced it as a sacred transition? Inwell is working to shift the conversation around aging, caregiving, and end-of-life experiences so that they are infused with dignity, meaning, and connection. This aligns so deeply with today's theme because acceptance and surrender are not just for our daily challenges, they are also for the biggest transition we will all experience. And when we approach that transition with love, we create something beautiful, something lasting.
A beautiful death to me is one marked by acceptance and surrender. And I think of acceptance and surrender as such spiritual concepts in the tradition that I come from. And so much of our tradition talks about thinking about death as intertwined with life and surrendering to that ultimate finitude we'll all face. And to make it peaceful, we must prepare for it throughout our lives. And so when I think of the death I hope to have, or a beautiful death I would wish for someone I love, It's really one imbued with acceptance and surrender, which I think are ultimately concepts that can free us from suffering.
I encourage you to check out MWell's work. Donate if you feel called, or simply learn how to bring more love and acceptance into this part of the life frequency spectrum. So, to close out today's episode, I want to guide you through a short meditation to tune into the frequencies of love, surrender, and acceptance. So, close your eyes. Then take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale slowly. Now imagine a soft golden light surrounding you, filled with the vibration of unconditional love. Let it expand from your heart, filling every cell of your being. Now surrender. Feel yourself floating in a river of light, allowing it to carry you without resistance. Trust it. Finally, acceptance. Feel the deep peace that comes from allowing things to be as they are, knowing you are exactly where you are meant to be. Take one more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Now sit with that energy as long as you need to. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I hope this episode has reminded you of your own power, your own ability to shift into higher frequencies. Love, surrender, and acceptance are not just energies. They are choices we make every single day. I would love to hear how this episode resonates with you. Leave me a comment below. Share this message with your friends and family. And if you feel called, check out MWell and their beautiful mission. I will leave a link below. This is just the beginning. We are back and we are rising and shining, and I cannot wait for what's to come. Until next time, keep vibrating higher, keep choosing love, and remember, you are the universe. And until we speak again, be the light.